Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today, we're gonna make tater tot casserole.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
So to start this recipe off, back when I was a kid, we're talking early 80s, we would meet my aunt and uncle and their 3 kids halfway at a place in Idaho, and I believe it was called Hazard Creek. And I have a photo to show you too. So back then, we were the Jell-O eating, Kool-Aid drinking family, and my mom brought this recipe to make when we were camping, and I'm gonna share it with you today. My cousins, which we're all about the same age, thought that they wouldn't like it, but by the end of the night, we had the whole thing cleaned up. So I'm gonna show you how to make that today. It also is one of my top 5 dishes that I would make for my customers when I was being their personal chef. So I'll show you how to get started. So we're gonna make a 9x13 today, which is a whole recipe. I'm gonna spray your pan here real quick. So I've browned 1.5 pounds of ground beef, so I'm gonna grab that. And I've got some onion and garlic and salt and pepper in here. And I cook it so there's no pink in it. Some people leave the pink because it is gonna cook again. All right, so we've got that. And this is, again, another 4-ingredient recipe. I try to stay away from MSG. It makes Ken very sick. So I found that the Campbell's Healthy Request doesn't have MSG in it, so we can use that in this recipe. I just dump it into a pan. Usually if I was making a smaller one, you could get 2 out of this, but I'm making the whole batch today. All right, and then I'm gonna thin it out with probably 1/2 cup of water, and I just take a whisk and get it loose because we're gonna spread it on top of the ground meat mixture. And add a little more. So right there, I'm at 1/2 cup. If you want, you could use milk. It would make it a little richer, but you don't have to. You can also use cream of chicken if that's all you have in your pantry. So now I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna put it over the ground meat. So this recipe has morphed over the years. Gosh, what is that, like 40 years? I know I'm dating myself when I say that. But boy, the first time, Mom made it when we were kids all the time. She'd always have it with blueberry muffins and strawberry banana Jell-O, strawberry Jell-O with bananas in it. And we always ate it as kids, we loved it. And then I carried on the tradition, making it for my family. We would have it, I don't know, at least a couple times a month. All right, so we've got the soup mixture spread over the meat. Doesn't have to be fancy. Now, usually, this is the time where you would add either a drained can of green beans or a frozen package of like mixed vegetables in here. I've morphed that over the years because my family kind of likes their vegetable on the side, which is fine. If you want to add green beans or a mixed vegetable, put it in the layer now. I'm going to skip that. After you put your vegetables down, or no vegetables, you want to put cheese all over it. And I don't really know how much cheese. I just used the big Costco bag and just want to coat it. I'm gonna probably say 1.5 cups, maybe. This does make it delicious. Get the corners here. All right, so we got the cheese on there. Then you just wanna grab a 2-pound bag of tater tots, whatever brand you like. A lot of people just dump them on randomly, but I kinda like to line them up like soldiers. So we'll do that here quick. All right, so now that you've got all your little tater tots lined up as soldiers, it's gonna go in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. And this one is also another fabulous one for once a month cooking. At this point, you could wrap it up and throw it in the freezer with the baking instructions. Or if you wanna give it to your family later in the week, if you're meal prepping, just stick it in the fridge as well. So let's stick this one in the oven. All right, it is hot and bubbly and smells so delicious. I hope you make this. It is a kid pleaser. They're gonna love it, I know they are, and I hope you enjoy the story behind this. And if you want to squirt a little ketchup on the top, that works too. It's kind of like a cheeseburger. So try this, it's great for quick dinner. It's great for a freezer meal. It's great for once a month cooking. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I hope you have a great day.
Camera is rolling. And here's our no blooper. Okay, here we go.
So I guess I need a sentence, my thought. And then
You did it again,
did it
didn't you?
again.
Wave it away really quick or something.
Wow.
Gonna taste good, I know.